Stop telling these fucking strangers your most embarrassing emotional shit. They are going.
Pardon me?
Oh,
Pardon me?
Okay, we're getting
Right.
into the Hackmania Rekieta folder. So we're going to start off with the revelation here. Rekieta has admitted to taking nitrous. So Rekieta says here he takes 10 milligrams of Adderall a day or less as prescribed. He says he doesn't take nitrous, but he says he has taken nitrous in the past, but he doesn't in the present. Now, the past is a very, very long place that includes yesterday. It includes an hour ago. It includes 5 minutes ago. Whereas the present is a very narrow sliver of existence. So by saying this, he really thinks he's tricking everybody. Haha, you fools. I didn't say that I do it right now. Like, it's so retarded,
Yeah.
Rekieta. Imagine admitting to doing whippets and nitrous. If you are willing to do whippets and nitrous once, chances are you're going to do them a lot more times.
Especially when they're
Chances
not
are
detectable.
yes, on your probation, you're
Yeah.
probably going to rely on them a long time.
Yes,
So
exactly.
that's just crazy revelations from Rekieta. So we're going to talk about Hackmania here.
By the way, if you're watching on a Clip channel, hit like, subscribe,
Hit like,
and
subscribe,
ring
and ring the
the
bell.
It supports
All
us.
right,
Thank
so
you.
we're going to try and get through this as quickly and painlessly as possible,
Okay.
unlike the people who were at Hackmania who were subjected to a shit show. So this is the whole event. This is the whole enchilada. We have here maybe 3 dozen people, like maybe 50 people in a room. Like,
Well,
whoa,
30,
what a huge.
maybe 40.
Maybe
40.
There's not even 50 people in
No.
attendance for this massive event.
That was it.
Here we have.
Wait, I thought it was like a big venue. That was it?
No, man. It's literally just a room at the fucking Sand Dollar downtown.
Is that Vito?
So, no, yes, it is. That's Melton and Vito. It's like you're seeing double. It's like you're seeing double pedophile. So this is, I know. I was going to point out, has nobody learned from Gator? Like, did nobody learn from Shannon's mistakes? Going to a public event dressed as a luchador with the cringe Muppet on your head. Okay? So this is the caliber of program and panel that we have for this, folks.
Oh, God.
But it's time to crucify the most boring, pathetic, cuckold worm on the planet, Aaron Imholtes.
Oh, no.
So first we have here, this is Aaron's embarrassing love letter to April. Now, he has the handwriting of a 10-year-old boy. Now, I can't really talk because I have the same writing. But this is so brutal, buddy.
What is this from?
Ooh. So this is when he was begging April to come back. Baby, come back.
Oh.
You can blame it all on me. I'm a cuckold and I gave you the baldo. Like, this is hell. This is hell. This is like just imagine, bro. But just imagine though, right? You invite this pathetic cuckold into your polycule. What was Rockets thinking? Like, what was he actually thinking?
I think this
like,
is
he thought
worse
this
for
was gonna
Rockets than Aaron.
It is, man. It is. Because we all knew Aaron was a fucking pathetic, worthless worm of a man, right? But then you have this worthless worm of a man is Rocket's bull that the mother of his children. When you really think about it, like, they're wife swapping, but April wasn't the mother of Aaron's kids. Kayla was the mother of Rekieta's kids. And that to me is just disgusting, to let your wife be defiled by Aaron Imholtes on the reg. So
crazy.
Here he is. Look at this. I've been a bastard. I've been harsh to you when you every day. Like, this is so bad. This is so cringe.
You want me to read it?
Look at You want to read it?
Because yeah, I can read headline.
I can barely read
right,
this shit. Listen, one of these lines is, "I stopped being the man who helped you save." What? Who helped us save?
Here. I got it. There you go.
Oh my God.
I've been harsh to you when you needed support. I've guilted and punished you when you've begged for mercy.
Oh my God. Are these people 14 years old?
Gay. This is so
Oh
gay.
man, these are people in their fucking 30s and 40s acting like this.
I have broken your I don't know that word just to hear my wait, hang on. I have broken your spirit just to hear my own just to bear my own world intact. This is the gayest shit I've ever read.
This is so gay.
I stopped being the man who helped us save each other.
Okay.
I took both of our feelings for granted and didn't nurture them. I lied to keep the wolves from our door.
Okay.
My lies
are they actually in sophomore year of high school? Like, I'm sorry, this is so bad.
Oh man, my lies hurt you because it showed I didn't something you to walk beside me as my partner. I didn't trust you. Sorry, it's terrible handwriting. I made sure you sat in the back seat for everything. I got mad at you for leaving instead of being mad at myself for being a man that I needed to be left. Being a man that needed to be what the f-?
And then he says, I loved another woman effortlessly and did so in front of you. What's worse is I didn't have the balls to just say so. He's talking about Lady Rackets.
Yeah.
He's talking about Kayla Rekieta, the mother of Rekieta's children, who I guess he made love to in front of April. Just is so fucking degenerate. And all of this does, by the way, Rekieta bringing all of this out, is just confirm that he really was in a cucked polycule relationship with this guy and his wife. And just like illuminating all of the embarrassing details, because these texts are from between Aaron and Rekieta. Like, we're going to go into the text messages, I think, now.
Hang on.
But imagine receiving these text messages and then letting the guy come in your wife. This is my last resort. Whoa, buddy.
Belted sentence structure, right? And look at that. He put the ring. Taped the ring on.
Yeah, which now Rekieta has the ring and is flexing the wedding ring, which is also very childish and demented, to be honest. So this is so bad. We're gonna have to read it.
I haven't read any of these.
I apologize, folks. We actually can't be caught dead reading this in our own voices because this is so fucking brutally cringe and cocked.
Okay.
Get ready. Get ready.
Here we go.
As far as any hesitations with April, I wish I could think of some ahead of time. What her and I have is incredible physically and emotionally, and this has only accentuated that. I know she is very into you, and I love that.
Oh my God. Cock.
It gets worse. It gets even more cocked.
Oh.
I really had to bring her out of her shell to feel free in bed talking about you and understanding that I find it sexy.
Ew.
Oh, he's gay. He's a cock. He's a cock.
Ew.
But imagine he texted this to another man, which was Nick Rekieta.
I'm glad my wife loves you and talks about you.
But then Rekieta doesn't go, you fucking weird creep. Get the fuck away from me, you sick cock. Instead, Rekieta indulges the sick cuck's fantasies because Rekieta himself has the same sick cuckold fantasies. And these are two gay cuckolds telling each other back and forth about their gay cuckoldry. You'll notice, by the way, Rekieta doesn't show any of his responses to any of this shit.
Those.
Because he didn't respond to it like a normal person would. He'd be like, yeah, it's so hot to watch and shit like that. Like,
Aaron has to drop them. Aaron has to drop them.
Listen to this. This might be the worst one. This might be the most cucked one of them all. I'll just get this vibe with you that you are incredibly respectful as a lover. No!
Oh my
the cocks!
Aaron!
The cocks,
Aaron!
buddy!
Aaron!
Ooh, Aaron. But we knew this. The thing is, we knew this. He admitted to this.
But seeing
they
it.
admitted to
But
watching
seeing
each
it,
other.
Ashton.
It's actually so gross. And this is how mentally ill Rekieta was. Is that he thought that this was an acceptable lifestyle choice for him and his wife and his kids. To have this weird, creepy, cuckold Aaron Imholtes in his house, in his bed, with his wife, around his children, serving them SpaghettiOs. I wouldn't let a weird, creepy cuck like this around my kids, would you?
No, this is creepy.
No. And Rekieta's proud of this. He thinks that this is something worth celebrating, like this is cool. But this is disgusting degeneracy of the highest order that any man deep down in his stomach feels utter revulsion for and shame to ever be involved in anything like this.
And Rekieta released these as a flex?
Yes, and he did it in front of a room of people in real life. This is bad. I want to see Rekieta just drop it all then. If you're so badass in this situation and you're such a Chad bull, I want to see your responses to all of this. But you notice that's conveniently left out all of the context of this, where they're sweet talking each other about who's going to take turns watching who plow whose wife. That's what's going on here. Okay, next slide. Oh, wait, I didn't finish. It gets worse. That's why I even felt comfortable with this. I know she is in good hands and you will treat her well. This is like straight out of some like whoa, buddy.
I want it like
bad.
Like, this is the fucking straight out of like I don't even know, like out of.
It's like a Paul Green text about cuckoldry. So it's like you'd see it on 4chan where it's like the wife's bowl or something like this, and you laugh and you go, haha, that's not a real thing, right? And then Rekieta appears. The Baldo man manifests it, makes it real.
Whoa. Someone said Brazzers shit. That's a fight. No. Would put this in their scene?
Whoa, the type of that Baldo and Aaron, the toe watch, has this shit in it. But, you know, people that have any respect for themselves at all, they ain't watching this shit. Then when I come to your home after not seeing her all fucking day and missing my queen, I'm all passed over like his queen.
Wait,
Aaron, bro, the fucking cringe of it.
Wait.
Oh my God, man.
Wait.
Am I passed over, ignored, and abandoned so you two can go to a bathroom? If I'm not needed, let me know. I have 3 kids and a barely burning career at this point. I have things that depend on me.
Wait.
Cocked.
Well, sorry, Aaron. When you let your wife another man constantly, eventually they're gonna like look at you like you're a bitch.
Yes,
you aren't a man. You're not a man.
It's never gonna work.
Never
Ever works.
That's disgusting.
Oh my God,
and now he's
Aaron.
He's trying to guilt trip Nick. Like, why doesn't she love me anymore? It's like, why do you think?
Because you gave your wife to Nick Rekieta in exchange for crumbs of clout. you fucking loser. You know, and he gave his wife to you in exchange for getting to your dirty wife. It's all so fucking depraved.
Ugh.
But remember, guys, this is supposed to be our Christian savior, Nick Rekieta.
Oh, yeah.
Who's so trad, and he raised 5 children. And it's like, brother, and then you're exposing them to this? You're letting these freaks into your fucking house to do this freak shit with them? And you think that this is what being a mature adult is?
And 3 kids in the house?
It's so fucking embarrassing, Nick. Okay. This is really, really embarrassing. This one, I mean, they're all so bad. I'm trying to reconcile the guy who shows tit pics to strangers, does a loud Greek accent in a steak. A loud Greek accent in a steakhouse.
What does that mean?
Allow me to tip my fedora to you, good sir. Allow me. Here, thanks for the gold, kind stranger on Reddit. Like, Aaron Imholtes is talking like the most cringe sort of Reddit spurg here, and can generally hold court in any social situation to the guy whose world is vibrating out of control over butterflies he has for an incredible woman. How could someone so small shake me to my core like this? There is one other woman who has ever done this to me, and she's done the same to you. This is their weird Cuck thing where he's talking about Rekieta's wife shaking him to his core and stuff. And it's like, Rekieta, do you not feel shame about this? Like, do you not like
having to read this? Rekieta, why the would you release this? You fucking this is terrible for everyone involved. You all stink. You all stink. You're all gross.
And it's relitigating the entire thing. So even if
your wife's boyfriend, your wife's, what the
even if you embarrass Aaron through this, right? You're embarrassing your wife. You're embarrassing your kids. You're also embarrassing April.
Wait.
You're embarrassing everyone involved.
Read that
you
one.
Have no fucking shame. Look at this shit. Holy let me zoom in here.
I will.
Here he goes. He goes, oh my God. This is okay. Rekieta says, I will probably avoid posting actual.
Don't say it in your voice. Don't say it in your voice.
I will probably avoid posting actual pics in group chat. So these guys were sending pictures of each other's wieners to each other privately then. Like, if he was comfortable with it, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Oh, no, look at this.
And then it's like, I have no psychological hang-ups about my body either. Literally, the only thing I hate is so childish. It's literally the fact I have a good but it is 100% all the way skewed to the grower side. Oh. And I hate that shit. Like, oh, man. So you let this small fucking loser down the mother of your kids?
Wait, all the way the grower side? That's a cope for a small
oh, buddy.
Trust me. When I'm fully hard, I swear it's huge.
You've got one guy who has a small you have another guy whose doesn't work and has to use a baldo. And then you wonder why their women are searching out other lovers. Whoa. I wonder why. It's a real riddle for the ages, chat.
The only winner here is no one. There's no winners. Not even us.
There are no winners because everybody's like, I don't want to have to think about this shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do this segment. But if I don't put Aaron up on the cross for this shit, then it's like, you're sweeping for the toe. I could care less whether Aaron Imholtes lives or dies, to be honest.
One more thing. When we're talking to the girls and
this
I joke
is so
with
bad.
them,
oh, no.
And they laugh at you, cut in with, we need to work on your sexiness or whatever. It hits strange, like a cutoff or a dominance thing. I don't read it as your intention, but it's definitely reminiscent of things I've seen many times in my life of a funny person that is getting the laugh from women, and then someone else shooting it down with some condescending line. It happened a couple times Monday and a couple times in the hot tub. Wait, so is he saying
Okay.
you are like mocking me in front of the girls to be funny, but it's hurting my feelings?
Yes, that's what he's saying.
Kill me now.
Which if I was Rekieta, I would be like, get the out of my house. I never want to see you again. You weirdo. But then this guy kept inviting him and his wife over to his house and letting this weird worm get on top of his wife and her. And his wife, Kayla, is sending nudes to this guy, which we now know in court, like it's legally come out that Rekieta is a cuck whose wife was sending nudes to this guy who was this neurotic and this much of a fucking freak. It's just like, are you okay, Nick? Like, this guy hurt you, huh? I like, you'd think you'd want to move on from this.
You'd want to hide this.
You want to hide this really, really bad.
This is something you bury in like the fucking desert. This is something you drive out of LA into the desert and you bury it like, look, I don't want to silently resent you for something that you weren't doing. So I wanted to mention it. Like, whoa, bitch alert. Like, holy
what a pussy, buddy. Holy shit. I have nothing but disgust and disdain
for everyone
this
involved.
Entire situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is now where we kind of get into LARPsville, where all of these messages now are between April and Rekieta. Actually, I think there's going to be another one coming up where Aaron denounces his kids in favor of April's rotten pussy, which was very fucking disgusting of him to do.
What?
Although when you put it in context, it's not as bad, but it's still terrible. So here we have, April saying, Aaron blocked me on YouTube after I super chatted him that he looked into your eyes as he licked it. That being Rekieta's. Okay. So imagine you're a dude, right? And you're making direct eye contact with a guy licking your.
Okay,
that's gay, no? That's fucking gay, but he's flexing this as a fucking win. Like, that's fucking demented. And then what the that's Rekieta saying that to April. And then April's like, I'm glad there's one other human out there besides me that values humanity and treats people like I do. I'm smiling a broad smile. I can still see my sexy body splayed out on your bed. My chest covered in your cum.
Oh my God.
Down between my pretty tits. I can see him climb on top of me. Not to me, but to lick me clean. Maybe I wanted to save that for later. But you taste like heaven. I couldn't blame him. So I don't know if this is something real that happened or this is just a straight up fantasy of Rekieta and April's that this happened.
Puke, bro.
To be honest, I don't doubt that it happened, but I'm pretty sure the reverse scenario and all sorts of other disturbing, depraved scenarios went down in this polycule. And if you're open to that and you're going to go along with that, what aren't you going to go along with? Like making eye contact with a man as he eats your. Is that cool? Is that being a Chad now? Is that what Rekieta really thinks?
It came all over her body and then Aaron licked it all up.
That's what he's saying.
I want to fucking kill myself. This is the worst thing ever. By the way, imagine you're a Hackmania fan and you fly to Vegas to sit in a room and this is the main event. It's just reading this.
You're regaled with stories of cuckoldry, like cuck fantasies, and then it's like,
event.
whoa, buddy, we're, I don't know. Like, that's crazy. You flew all the way across the country to talk about how you're a gay cock, Rekieta.
Yeah, or a fan watching it and you're like, this is the show? This is what we got?
I'm sure they loved it because they're just obsessed with Aaron for whatever reason. I don't know. Because to me, he's just a very typical loser. Like, he's a cuck. Oh my God. Oh my
I can't
God,
wait
man.
to talk to you about his need to hear about my big LMAO.
So that's Rekieta talking about how Aaron needed to look at his
And then
buddy.
this April
Buddy,
now?
if he needed to look at your right, why were you letting him look at your?
I'd rather look into your eyes than anything else in the world, babe. They're like a pretty ocean. Mine even has
Buddy,
an island, though.
She's just a fucking brainless, dumb bitch.
What a dumb
You know,
bro.
she really has nothing going on in her head. She's just regurgitating whatever she thinks Rackets wants to hear.
Man.
How often he needed to ask me how your big felt pushing into me and how he better fit perfectly inside me, even though it was a stretch.
Oh, man.
This is just straight up their weird fantasy. I really don't think this has anything to do with reality. And they better hope it doesn't, because it's fucking depraved.
Wait, so then Rekieta asks, how often was it? She goes, I have an insider scoop on his sex fantasies and a theory. I've never talked about it before. Still have to tell you sometime. How often, almost every time I've ever had sex with him, after you wrecked me on your birthday, those bloody sheets keep Aaron coming.
Okay. Like, imagine keeping the bloody sheets.
Wait,
like
bloody sheets?
The bloody sheets and getting off to bloody sheets and coming up with these weird fantasies about bloody sheets. Like, I don't know, man. This isn't how normal people act. Like, this isn't a normal turn on. Like, this is strange stuff.
Wait, what the is this? Aaron goes, if those kids had Yogo and I still had April, I can make it. If April was gone and the kids were here, I don't know, man. I know angels don't fall to earth. I know what I have. What did I just read?
It's bad. Now,
what does this mean? I don't get what it means. Like, can you decipher?
He's saying that he'd be able to make it through with April, but he's saying that he'd sooner lose his kids than April, but he challenged Rekieta to put this in context, which Rekieta then did do. So we have the extended version of this, which I believe are the only back and forth that Rekieta posted. So the threat is she doesn't want to put up with this anymore. I'm terrified of that. I'm only fighting so her and I can be free. Without her, I wouldn't care if I burned the whole thing down just to spite that awful bitch. April gives me something better to fight for. He's talking about his ex-wife taking his kids away and Rekieta says she is worth fighting for. She's pushing it away. I feel it when she talks to me. There's venom. Bro, like, imagine being an adult and having to deal with this drama, dude. Like, this is crazy shit like middle school, high school. Like,
anyone messaged me anything like this, they're blocked immediately. They're like immediately blocked, and I don't.
Dr. Herbert West, he goes, they kept the bloody sheets like it was the Kurt Schilling bloody song. It's like, I don't know how to tell Rekieta this, but like, when you're fucking a bitch, I don't think she's supposed to bleed. They're making fun of Aaron in the mirror here, but he's in the best shape of anybody on the Hackmania panel.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even really make sense. He's in better shape than Rekieta. So I don't know. Then we have another one that's undeniably cringe. Look at
this. My God.
But POV, Rekieta, that's your bull. That's the guy who piped down Kayla. That's the guy who piped down Lady Rackets and made her moan. Okay, so this person got trespassed from Hackmania. I don't really know if we have to go through all of this, but I guess we're going to. Wow. Let's have a look here.
Oh, yeah, I saw what happened here.
So this is the caliber of person that's at Hackmania. It's like some old, dried up, crusty bitch. Next slide.
Is that Melton?
No, that's not Melton.
Oh, yeah, she brought a gun or something, right?
She brought a gun. Here, let's have a look at her getting kicked out of Hackmania.
like to finish my food, but it's kind of hard to with a woman who looks like she's about to hit me the entire time.
You know I can't conceal, right? You know I can't conceal. See what?
Imagine someone died at Hackmania. How like the worst, you know?
Well, Rekieta's dignity died there. To be fair.
Say that again? I don't think you actually. Did you say you carry and conceal? You're willing to go to jail for the rest of your life? I don't want to. So now you're threatening to murder me. That is wild.
Wild.
You're very unstable.
Don't fuck me crazy, bitch.
Okay. I wasn't planning on it.
Whoa, buddy.
Last year.
I haven't done shit in the last year.
I feel great. The defendant.
This is the most white
just-
trash.
It
shit I've
really
ever
is,
seen,
isn't
but-
it? Like, holy! You
Yep.
wonder what sort of people are obsessed with Aaron Imholtes.
Yeah.
It's these people. All
You've
right,
been
let's keep
A-logging
going here.
me. I've been A-logging
Myself.
you. Like,
It's legal.
Okay.
we're all horrible people. Yeah, you're a white race, sir.
I'm sorry you feel
Real taboo
threatened.
things.
Okay.
Keep filming.
I will.
Take it to Imholtes. Take it to the Church of McGurk. Take it to your friends from Fearless. Take it. I don't give a shit.
All right. I have no idea what the brought you down. I'm just waiting to see what the woman who just threatened to murder me
Yeah.
is going to do next.
Okay, so there she was
There.
removed from the premises.
Wow.
Okay, so here's Rekieta. He's saying Hackmania was awesome. We'll be happy to be a stupid nerd again anytime they do it. He said everyone he met was chill except for the midget who yelled at him and hurt his feelings. Okay. Oh, buddy.
Imagine taking a picture with Rekieta. What's wrong with you?
Here he is. I'm proud to say I went to Vegas and didn't steal anyone's wife, drink, or do any drugs at all, despite being offered all of those things. We'll see, Rekieta. We'll see, buddy. We'll see.
The whippets, at least, you know.
And then he said, who offered you their wife? He says it's private. It's cringe. Okay, next slide. Okay. So Rekieta says, of course it's gross. It should have remained private, but a butthurt dork decided to ruin that privacy. Dork should be bullied, so I hear. And Sarchasm goes, wait, this is a privacy thing? You literally confirmed that your wife Kayla was getting hollowed out by a dork. You ran April's name through the mud again as a cock and coke thirsty skank. You didn't bully anyone, dummy. Hackmania was another coke bump, another nitrous huff, which this guy's totally right. Now, this is Steel Toe saying Todd Peterson, who's his lawyer, has entered the chat.
Wait, what?
So I don't know if Steel Toe is planning to sue or try and press charges or what the fuck's going on, but that's what Steel Toe's saying.
How do you charge for that?
I don't know. I guess the picture could be revenge, but I mean, I think it's pretty thin. But now we have this situation where, okay, so people are divided on this as to whether or not this is a legitimate thing that is the case, or whether this is a Rekieta cope and cover to try and hide the fact that he's still seeing April from his wife, his family, and the general A-logging public. I genuinely believe it's funny either way, so let's have a look.
Okay.
Whippets help me forget that April's new boyfriend flicked me off, and she wants nothing to with me.
I didn't forget that, you liar. I remember being flipped off. It was
he's admitting that that's real. That April's new bull, April's new man, flipped him off at a traffic stop after pumping April full of And he's saying
Oh.
he didn't take the nitrous to forget it or whatever. It's like, whoa, buddy.
Okay, what are we doing here, Rekieta?
Is mean.
All for $100 a day?
I think it's a gay op on his part, to be honest, but it's fucking hilarious if it was true that he got flipped off by the bull and cuckolded it, and he's apeless. He's apeless!
But okay, he's like a gay op, but the gay op makes you look gayer and more cocked.
Yeah, I mean, it's to make himself look cocked in order to be able to preserve plausible deniability of going over to April's shed where she's living. I don't know.
Oh my god, this is so fucking retarded.
It's pathetic either way.
So this is a new thing. You know, I feel like I told the story on air, but maybe I didn't.
Okay.
But apparently Moody shared a story that I told him in the Discord, and now he has snaked me.
See, that's
that little
just the
snake.
Like, this is the thing: is he really snaking, or is he a double agent for Rackets? Aaron's been fooled by Rackets double agents before, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was another gay op from Rekieta.
The last time I saw April was at an intersection in town. Trying to think when that was. I believe it was in March sometime.
What?
And
Bullshit.
This is bullshit.
She's with her.
Oh, this is bullshit. Oh, stop. Oh,
It's not
man.
out. This is a lie. This is a fucking
insane.
lie, dude.
Boyfriend.
I'm gonna
and he
speed
flipped
this
me
up.
off. Which I guess that didn't do anything to him. How come snuggle him?
What?
what a
He's
weirdo.
gay.
But then
He's
it
a
apparently
cock. He wants to be in the polycule again, like he's having fantasies about snuggling Ape's bull.
How happy
Like, what?
are you that
what is-
Rekieta ruined his life?
I don't know, man.
I love
because
it.
listen,
fucking
on the one hand, like, he definitely deserves it. On the other hand, I'm now forced to cover this garbage. Long past when I wanted to stop. And I just don't know when the correct time to go, you know what? This is just a waste of everybody's fucking time. You know, I don't know when to say. It's like, listen, how much worse could this get?
Well, this is, we're on Game of Thrones season 8. We've watched the first 7 seasons.
It's a sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah, it's
at
sunk
this point.
cost. Like, holy.
made me sad, which is true. I don't know. Like, is that a bad thing? I guess. I'm not sure. That guy's kind of terrified of me. I don't know why. It's not like I have a history of
What?
stealing April away from people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Bulls.
Oh my god, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
Buddy,
No
like,
one's scared of you. This is not
And
real.
it's like April is so mid too. Like, it's not like she's Helen of Troy or something that it's worth going through all of
She's
this.
a fucking
for, man.
skeletal, ugly bitch.
He just ruined his whole life over the most mid fucking co-core imaginable. He could have got a better co-core, man.
You could play fucking xylophone on her ribs. He's a fucking busted.
Holy.
What a silly life.
John and Jane Doe with $5 says April may have orally agreed to a reading, but did she agree to a digital copy and publication of a letter Nick or Melton were not privy to? No, she probably didn't, but I will say this, and I gained a lot of respect for April after this Moody message. I want to apologize to April today. I thought she was made of a lot weaker stuff.
What?
I thought she was still being...
What?
Can we just crucify
we just
this
get the
guy?
fuck. Can we
You
just
know
burn him
what?
alive? Like,
what am I going to be fucking headlining Hackmania next year? Like, Aaron, what the fuck are you doing, man? Holy shit.
look at John. Look at wheelchair Johnny. Even he looks like.
Wheelchair Johnny's like, get a load of this
Like,
cock. Like,
oh
get a
my
load of that cock. Like, whoa, buddy.
Like, even Hot Wheels over here doesn't want to hear this shit.
kind of a hussy Coke Whippets whore. And, while it was later
she
than
was.
me, while it was, almost a year, 7-8 months later than I recovered and renounced it and moved the fuck on.
You know what this is like? This is like if a Jerry Springer episode became like its own spin-off series.
Yeah,
Like they
it
followed
really is.
they followed the life
Yeah.
of one of the
Like
contestants.
forever, and it just never ended, and they were always white trash feuding with each other. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that all of them should just shut the up about this. And at
Mm.
least Aaron has the common decency to admit the whole thing was a disaster and wrong, and he looked like an idiot and he was a cuckold. Whereas Rekieta is still being delusional about it and lying and trying to twist things. Listen, if Rekieta has nothing to hide and he was totally a Chad, just dump all of the text messages with everybody. Drop the whole signal chat, everything. Just do it.
Yeah.
If you have, like, I'll be real, like, or just shut the up and move on. Like, we're all tired of you guys and your fucking weird cock drama.
And by the way, you have to remember this as a viewer of any of their shows. This is all they cover. Imagine our show was 100, they do maybe a few percent here and there of other things, but 90% of all their shows, it has been just this. Imagine that's Imagine our show was just all this all the time.
Announced it and moved the fuck on. Good for her, dude. And she got off. She got. This is from Moody. We'll look at this in a moment. She got off the internet. She got a job. She found a decent regular dude. Apparently, hopefully, there's no drugs involved. I have no reason to believe there are. Fucking good for her, man.
I don't believe she got a job. I don't believe that. April is desperate to not work ever again, and that's the last thing she would ever do. I believe she might have got another guy. I don't believe it.
Why is Kyoto saying this?
I don't know. I think he should just shut the up.
I hope she has a fucking sterling life. I really do, because Lord knows we all put her through way too much. You know?
She has no. I hate this bitch shit where the woman has no accountability. We are all the one. We fed her the drugs. It's like, okay, these.
Yeah, no, it's like
she's not 17.
Nobody force fed her the coke. She wanted the coke.
It was of age. Yeah, these fucking whores get away with murder.
Stuff
she
wasn't ready for.
With everything now, and this is just Aaron once again being a beta simp cuckold.
Yeah,
and forgiving Ape after she ran his name through the fucking mud, said that he's eating cum, gave his wedding ring to Nick Rekieta and Melton, and Melton's like using the fucking wedding ring as a cock ring for his micro penis,
and possibly hacked into his email and shit.
This is crazy stuff, like Aaron. Like I wouldn't act like I don't know. You say it's the mature route, but like the mature route wouldn't be to say anything about this situation and just take it to your fucking grave. But we're dealing with a bunch of teenagers here, if not like fucking middle schoolers.
We put her through so much. We made her suck Nick's dick and do coke. Like, you should all be in jail if that's true. No, she has her own volition. Okay?
And you can say, oh, well, she chose to, or well, she did.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Okay, yeah, that's what I just said. Okay?
Yeah.
As someone who made some shitty choices myself, I understand having that room for grace. And if you're willing to say, I'm sorry, this was up, this was wrong, I understand that. I get it. So let's go to this Moody thing. I feel like people are edging and they want to see it. So the lesson.
Hate you all, especially wheelchair Johnny. I hate wheelchair Johnny. He never speaks up, never speaks his mind.
He needs to actually just stand up.
Yeah, stand the fuck up. You know what I mean? Stand up for what's right. You fucking sucker.
Here, Nick. Stop telling these fucking strangers your most embarrassing emotional shit. They are going.
Pardon me?
Oh.
Pardon me?
Oh, buddy.
Going to snake you like these Hackmania people, Patrick and Moody and Carl. They don't give a shit about Nick. He's an internet guy.
No,
they're gonna
you're a low cow. Stop letting them milk you.
They're gonna snake you the first chance they get.
That's true.
Well, yeah, Carl.
That's the first
these
point
guys.
that fucking Aaron's made so far. But I wouldn't even tell Rekieta that. Like, he needs to learn the hard way.
Well, Rekieta won't take anything.
It's not as though he's gonna even fucking listen. He's not gonna listen.
Exactly.
Anyway.
And Moody snaked him like 24 hours ago. Like Nick hadn't been back home in.
Who the fuck is Moody?
Why do we need to know who Moody
is? Moody?
I'm gonna be real. The worst thing that Nick Rekieta ever did was introduce the sector to the Dabbleverse.
Yeah.
We could have went our whole lives blissfully unaware there was such a thing as the Dabbleverse. Really, we could have. There would have never been any crossover ever. And that's why Rekieta can never be forgiven, because he somehow made this fucking cuckold and his simpering wheelchair buddy characters in the story. Why? And then all the other extended orbiters of this weird, creepy cock steel toe, like Mapton and fucking Grifty. I don't know who the fuck these people are, and I don't want to know. I don't want to interact with them. They're all fucking creeps and geeks and cocks and pedos and weirdos. But not the
Minnesota
entertaining kind. That's the worst part.
Yeah, it's like
they're boring.
Day, and Moody's already spilling state secrets. Let's take a look.
Oh, this fucking guy.
Oh,
the
my
third
God.
co-host of the puppet show.
This is from the NLO Discord. Says, I don't know April and have never spoken with her. I assume she's living in the place she was doxxed at. Based on what Nick told me, he hasn't spoken to her in months. The last time he came close to that was in January, where he saw her at a traffic light and her boyfriend flipped him off.
Maybe it is true.
Can I say this? Another win for the boyfriend. Nice work, buddy.
You're giving your wife's boyfriend a W for her bulls.
I actually think this is too painful. Like, man.
Hey, ex-wife who cucked me and divorced me. Congrats to your new boyfriend for flipping off the guy who cucked me. What? What? Cloud, 1 sec. After this, I have to feed my cats again. He's fucking shut up. He won't shut up.
Seems like the boyfriend is protective and isn't cool with them interacting. He got her hooked on fucking cocaine and got her arrested. Yeah, he's probably not okay with them interacting. And if you're any kind of man,
it's the sign of the closest thing to a decent person we've had in this whole scenario.
He's the best of all of us.
Yeah.
He's our sorcerer supreme.
Everyone say hi to Cloud.
Are you talking about the bull saying he's the sorcerer supreme? For all you know, April's railing lines off this guy's you fucking idiot. We got to move on to Phil. I can't do it.
Yeah,
anymore,
me either.
Man.
All right, everyone say hi,
do it
Cloud.
anymore, man.
All right, I'm gonna feed him. He won't stop meowing.